Hi, I'm Alexander Keskis, and this is my mother, Gina Keskis.
Hello.
And we're eye patients of Dr. Wachler. And
Go ahead to where you were.
but anyway, as we were, walking into the office, I've always been afraid, of eye surgery. I mean, even when I was thinking about getting LASIK, I've always been afraid, sharp objects, going into my eye or getting squished or anything like that. As a little kid, I had nightmares of that kind of stuff. But anyway, we went in and I was like, oh no, what am I going to do? And then all of a sudden, we meet the staff, the atmosphere is just amiable, and it's just great. You just get a feeling of easiness, it's going to be okay, it ain't going to be that bad. And, they examine my eyes and everything, and they give me like these three options, the C3R, CK, and the Intex. And so we went for all three. And
Next kind of surgery.
so then, go for the surgery. And the next day, we're going in, and you're like, oh boy, I'm going in for the surgery. And then, you sit there, and then you get to put on, the yellow gown and everything, and then you go into the surgery room, and I get to meet, our good buddy, Cornelius the dog, and lay me down, and it was just so surreal when they began the surgery. They just told me to concentrate on the light that they named after me, and it was just very interesting, the way they would, had all those paddles and were able to operate on my eye, and it was almost a miracle, just like, wow, you're actually seeing all this, especially the part where it went all dark. No, it didn't hurt. Well, it kind of hurt here and there when it went all dark, and they put the intact in, but it was just very surreal. And then the C3R, when they put the ultraviolet light on in front of me, it was just amazing. Like it's a little tedious, but it isn't too bad. It's just worth it. It's just going to help. And then it's already now I'm feeling a lot better. I'm feeling like myself. And I just can't wait. To get out of this keratoconus.
I was able to. They allowed me to go in and watch the surgery, and it was a miracle to watch him work. His hands were so steady, and the team was incredible right there with everything ready. And you can see the whole thing on a screen. It was just incredible, and he did fine. He is very touchy about his eyes, and I was real proud. He did a good job. But I was just amazed. I was in tears at the end of the operation. I just couldn't believe that this fine work could be done. And then I was able to see. We did one eye one day and one eye the next day. But it was amazing, even to see it the second time. It's a miracle. That's the only thing I can say. And I believe that God brought us here. We went from the fear of him going blind and being in the dark to finding Dr. Wachler, and then coming here, making the whole arrangement. And I don't know, we're Catholic, and the feast day of St. Lucy was the day he got his operation, and she is the patron saint of eyes, which we just thought was awful strange. We didn't arrange it that way, it just worked out that way. And so we just believe that God has given him this talent.
The whole surgery was just amazing. I'm glad that I'm cured of keratoconus. And just from everything, it was just so cool the way they did everything. I've gotten all this inspiration for my book I've been writing. It's going to be called Beyond Horizon. And I'm just amazed that they've conquered keratoconus, and I hope it spreads throughout the U.S. and hopefully the whole world too, that this practice just goes on so other people may be cured of this.
I just wanted to thank the wonderful receptionist, Walter, who was a great technician.
He was awesome. And
answered many, many questions and made us feel very at ease, along with Dr. Yin, I'm sorry, I can't pronounce his name, and Dr. Wachler, who's been very accessible and is still going to continue to be accessible. He's not like one of these doctors you see anymore. So we just would like to say thank you, and he is cured, and we're very happy.
Thank you, Doc.